The Dreaming. New Orleans for free. New Orleans. Jesus, Evangeline! She wishes again that she'd stayed with the gargoyles, wherever that was. Then she curses herself for not coming back sooner. Is she dead? Dim enough near it. She might pull through. You never can tell. Too bad you didn't call sooner. We might have been able to do something for the boy. The boy? Oh. Looks like someone kicked the living shit out of him. She the one made the call? Oh, Christ, this place stinks. Vanjie? She can't hear you. She's out cold. Hey, you look an awful lot like the dead kid. Was he your twin brother? Jesus, Collier, you're a sensitive fucker. What? All I asked was say twins or something. We gotta find out who the boy was, don't we? Yeah, he was my brother. Looks like he was trying to be your sister. Do I go to jail if I tell you to fuck off? You ask a lot of questions, Raven.
What are you doing now? Yeah? So sue me.
I'm scrying, Birdie. Divination with the help of a reflecting surface. It's one of my talents. Oh, God.
You're trying to read the future in that mud hole?
No. I'm trying to read the present in this mud hole.
Oh.
The future is easy, Matthew. The past's a breeze, but square in the present is a small thing, and it moves very, very fast. Fortunately for us, Echo stole something of mine, something that's become a part of me, and that makes this a hell of a lot easier.
Lucky us.
No, I just didn't know Evangeline had a sister. Stable, but they're keeping her in ICU until morning. Yeah, I think you should. Whatever you think best. But someone should be here when she comes to. I'm sorry, Maddie. Yeah, bye. And then she thinks that maybe she's going to vomit and wonders where there's a toilet. Right down the hall and turn left. You gonna be sick? It's starting to look that way. But it isn't just a nausea. Echo's thoughts are starting to feel loose. Thoughts rising like the cup of bitter black coffee she tried to drink an hour ago. Things she's been trying not to think. Her fingers against the boy's thin, dead cheek, and yeah, she said, he was my brother. Shit! No, don't think about that. Anything else, but not that. Not yet. So she thinks about her puke swirling down the toilet bowl instead, and how it looks like a little hurricane. She thinks about the ride to the hospital and the ambulance with Evangeline. Christ, you look like shit on a stick, you know that. They couldn't move the dead boy until the coroner showed up, but they let Echo ride in the ambulance. Nothing taken from the filthy little squat, but her old boots, dead boy's boots, but they're on her feet now, so her boots. Boots, and the unwritten book, and the crystal shard in the pocket of her raincoat. Everything she owns. And then Echo smells a smell that's the sound of glass bending, glass wrinkling. And she looks up. What the fuck? Oh, Jesus, no. See, Birdie, all it takes is a little patience.
Can he see us?
Not unless he's a better witch than he lets on. I've taken precautions.
Well, he looks like he can see us.
He didn't see us, Matthew. He didn't see anything, trust me.
You're kidding, right?
Are all ravens as distrustful as you?
Just the live ones.
Can you find the place where he is, the hospital?
I think so. It's where they locked me up, where I was when, last time I was here.
Then fly there, Raven, and keep an eye on him until I catch up. And don't screw it up. I haven't forgotten about you ditching me at Svartalfheim.
Whatever.
So dreaming. This is insane. This is worse than insane. I have to be sure, Eve. I may already have made a horrible mistake. If it is her and the Corinthian reaches her first, it isn't her, Lucian. You can't be certain of that, though, can you? You cannot guarantee me that it wasn't her, that somehow Christina hasn't found her way back? No, I can't, but then I have to find out for myself. Please, Lucian. Matthew's already left, and now you're making the same mistake. You have different reasons, but it's still the same damn mistake. You're chasing a ghost. Christina is dead. And so am I, Eve. You're not even listening to me. You haven't heard a word I've said. Yes, I have. I've heard every word that you've said. But I have to know. If it isn't her, I'll bring Matthew back to you. And if it is Christina, well, oh, Lucian, I'm afraid. Mervyn can attend to things until I return. He's familiar with my duties. Did you clean the pistol and oil it? Pistol? What pistol?
Yeah, but you gotta be straight out of your gourd, Lush.
Huh?
Last time I saw the Corinthian, well, I mean, you know him. The guy's got a temper like a rabid Irish satyr, and
I can take care of myself if that's what it comes to, Mervyn.
well, sure you can, Lush. Sure, but that old thing, jeez, that ain't a gun, it's a fossil. You two better pack in a loaded mackerel.
You never said anything about a gun, Lucian.
At least the mackerel wouldn't blow your fingers off when you pulled the trigger.
I'm sorry, Eve. I guess it slipped my mind. Lucian. Charity Hospital, New Orleans. Maddie didn't even bother telling her parents about the phone call. They might have cared, maybe. But telling them would have been too much, like admitting defeat, admitting that the only way out of the suburban military shithole was suicide.
I brought Mr. Donkey. I thought, well, never mind. I had the weirdest dream last night, Venji.
I have a big sister, and her name is Evangeline, and she needs me.
Jesus.
The dream independent from the dream. So Maddie took a cab, and she came alone. But the girl who called, the girl who said her name was Christina, had already left the hospital, and none of the nurses or doctors knew where she'd gone or who she was.
It's okay, Venji. I'm not going anywhere. Take your time.
And she keeps thinking about fairy tale endings, Snow White and glass coffins, poison apples and witches with scorpion tails. When she woke up, then she woke up. Lee Circle. Echo stands in the rain, staring at the statue of Robert E. Lee, proud defeat forever in stone, defiance for pigeons to crap on. William Burroughs bought smack here and picked up pretty boys. It's easier to think about anything but what's happening. You wouldn't believe this crazy shit, Gabe. Know how you always said I'd be happy if I was a real girl? Well, guess what? You were wrong about that one, too. Crazy son of a bitch, why am I talking to you anyway? And Echo realizes that she'd stopped missing Gabriel Ash. She misses the little golden gargoyle and her big green friend, and she misses Evangeline. But nothing left for Gabe. I'm sorry, baby. I thought I was coming back for you. I guess I'm just not the sick fuck I used to be. So she sits in the cold rain rain like needles and Novocaine. The crystal shard looks a little like diamond, and maybe she can sell it, get enough money to take her somewhere far away, where the nightmare and the raven will never find her. Maybe.
This is so stupid.
Quiet, buddy. Someone will hear you.
Oh yeah, we're inconspicuous as hell, aren't we? Dr. Jekyll and his pet raven, just making the rounds.
I said shut up.
Did I mention this was stupid? And speaking of Swirtle fame, when we went after Loki, you said you had no talent for disguise.
Men are far easier to deceive than gods, even a weasel like Loki Skywalker. And sometimes it doesn't hurt to be subtle.
Whatever.
Just put a sock in it, Birdie.
Oh, I'm sorry. I dozed off and... Hey, that's a raven.
Smart girl. Smart girls don't get hurt.
You're not the doctor who was here before. You don't even look like a doctor. Told you.
This doesn't concern you, child. Not unless you're protecting the boy named Echo. I know that he's here.
Indeed she is, Hey, she's just a kid. Indeed she is, Raven.
And she has nothing to worry about if she tells us the truth.
I don't... What are you talking? Hey, I know you. You're the same Raven from that house Halloween night. Oh, yeah, hi.
You know this girl, Matthew?
Oh, yeah, well, sort of. But she used to have a lot more hair.
Well, I guess it really is a small world after all, Raven? I've come for the witch, Echo. Where is he hiding?
You better just tell him, kiddo. Trust me. Mr. Congeniality here ain't much for negotiation. Cuts first, ask questions later.
Listen to the bird, child. For once, the smelly black sea of feathers is making sense.
But, Christ, I'm telling you the truth, all right? I've never heard of anyone named Echo. He isn't here. Look for yourself. I think maybe she is telling the truth. I don't smell him.
We saw him here, Raven. She's lying to me.
No, I'm not. Let me go, asshole.
Something burning from the pendant then. Heat that isn't hot, frost that isn't cold, but it doesn't matter because the man with a raven is about to cut her face off.
Wait! Fairies! I smell fairies!
And then she can't hear the raven, can't hear anything but the sound coming from the pendant. It isn't a pretty sound. What the...
Ah!
A noise like something turning itself wrong side out. Sound like me tearing and splintering wood and breaking stone. Shit! Matthew! I have a big sister and her name is Evangeline, and she needs me, Maddie thinks through the maelstrom of fire and sound coming from the pendant. And the light fits like a glove.
She's a freaking troll!
It's a trick. It's protecting him.
Echo isn't here. He's already gone. Or you were wrong. I know that's a novel concept.
Fine, don't rub it in. Hi.
You came to hurt my sister. You will not hurt my sister.
Do something, Birdie.
You gotta be kidding.
The witches sent you to take her back, didn't they?
What? I don't even know what you're talking.
Shut up.
Matthew?
Come on, kiddo. Drop the dirty old nightmare.
Roar.
Ah!
Ugh. Let's get the hell out of here.
Right behind you, Doc.
Then the talking raven and the thing that wasn't a doctor are running away, running from her. And already the blazing light around her is fading, folding itself away. Folding itself so small, origami genie back inside its crystal facet cage. God damn. And she's alone with Evangeline again. I wish he'd wake up and tell me what's going on. Or just wake up. Then you find him, Raven, the nightmare said, and Matthew's been flying above the city for almost an hour as the earth below rolled slow toward dawn. An hour for second thoughts, third thoughts.
Hey, Sleeping Beauty, wake up.
What, you...
Yeah, me. Rise and shine, Sugar Plum, we gotta talk.
Talk?
Yeah, talk. Just me and you, bird to pervert, heart to heart, whatever.
You don't want to talk. You're trying to stall until...
Listen, I'm not gonna bullshit you. Yeah, I came here with a Corinthian to watch him kill you, to help him.
Then what's there to talk about? If you think I'm gonna cry and beg for my life, well, I hate to disappoint you. I wouldn't give you the satisfaction.
I don't get my kicks watching people die. But the Corinthian does, and he's got a switchblade with your name on it, boy. But I've been thinking how everybody always thinks they got a perfect right to get even, no matter who gets hurt in the bargain. How they're usually wrong. I lost the best boss, the best friend I ever had because some pissed off bitch thought she had a score to settle with him. And you hurt me and the people I care about trying to get even with a Corinthian. I figured, hey, whatever he's planning to do to you, you probably got it coming.
So
you tell me you had a right to do those things, that you were justified. Show me how it all works out, that it was worth the pain you caused. Or heck, just say, I'm sorry, Matthew, I never meant to hurt anyone. I was wrong, for Christ's sakes. You do that, and I'll fly back and tell him I couldn't find you, and we'll call it even. Yeah, that's sort of what I expected.
Then the raven's gone in a flutter of black wings. And Echo knows it wasn't pride that stopped her from answering him or delusions of innocence. The morning smells almost clean. She would give anything to feel half so clean. Maybe she thinks, maybe I just did. Do you fully understand what you've done? Hey, you're the guy that was after Plath. Aren't you that came to her club that day? The guy I told about her house? Yes, I am. Jesus, I didn't think I'd ever see you again. You were not a woman the last time we met. No, I wasn't. I wasn't that either, or a dream. True, but you shouldn't stay here now. The raven will be back with the other one who pursues you. Maybe the only way this crazy shit's ever gonna stop is if I sit still long enough for all the bad karma to catch up with me. Then you didn't answer the raven because you want to be heard? I think he was right. Maybe I do have it coming. Come with me, little nightmare. What? Hey! I don't even know your name, for fuck's sake! And she tries to pull loose, but his grip is like stone, like granite. Iblis O'Shaughnessy, and I don't like suicide. Get in the cab. Jesus, you're pushy. 10 minutes from Lee Circle to the quarter, and Echo spends the whole ride trying to explain, because a man named Iblis asked. She knows that she should be surprised that he seems to believe the impossible things she's told him, but she isn't. The only thing that seems surprising is that he gives a shit what happens to her. Are you coming? Yeah. This will warm you. I'm not cold. Drink it anyway. Why are you doing this? I told you, I don't like suicide, and because you helped me once. And that's it? You just happen to be hanging out in Lee's Circle feeling charitable? No. I'm an envoy, and one of my employers has an interest in how the situation is resolved. She is concerned about her brother, to whom you now belong. There are other lives at stake here than yours, Echo. If you die at the hands of the Corinthian, if the Raisin helps him kill you, there could be consequences far beyond your own death. You know about the Corinthian. I was in the Dream King's realm 4 years ago. I met the nightmare then, as well as the librarians you spoke of. So what are you saying, Iblis? That you gotta protect me from the scary Batman? No, I've been told to avoid direct confrontation with the nightmare if possible, but I can take you to a place where you'll be safe, at least for a little while. And that would be the Necropolis Lesarge, the city where I was born. I don't think he'll look for you there. My life's just a goddamn bottomless pit of weird, you know that, Iblis? I hope you don't mind graveyards, Nightmare. Graveyards? Hey, safest places in the world, right? Well, except in New Orleans. Finish your coffee. There isn't much time left. Lafayette Cemetery, over in Britannia. Yes, that will be fine. Well, hello, Mr. O'Shaughnessy. Top of the morning. Good morning, Nightmare. Now, be a good toady and run along. I'm afraid I can't do that. Drop the knife. Screw you. Wrong answer. You will not follow us, Corinthian. Do you understand? I won't warn you again. Damn, Iblis. You're one serious badass, you know that? I would have preferred that this hadn't come to violence. I have no quarrel with the Corinthian. Well, I bet he has one of a quarrel with you now. Then I will watch my back.
Damn. Are you beginning to see a trend here?
Sharper.
I just thought maybe getting your ass kicked was, habit forming. Can't say you did your pick sticker here much good either. Hope you packed the spare.
I think I broke my friggin' nut.
Could I think this just turned into a whole new kind of ball game? I swear, I don't get it, Luce. This ain't like you going off half-cocked. I mean, was it her or was it him?
Lucian's lost his mind, Mervyn. I can't explain it, Mervyn. None of you ever met Christina. Something about her eyes or her voice. I was so sure at first, and then... Damn, it's getting late.
Beep, beep.
No, Goldie, you did the right thing. And I'll be fine, but I have to go.
Beep.
The library makes a soft sound, like the sigh of a sleeping child, Velvet breathing out. And then he's gone.
Sheesh, Goldie. Maybe you conked him up just a little harder than you thought.
No, Goldie, it's not your fault. I should have killed the boy when I had the chance. And there's only silence in this place, the dust and book quiet of all libraries left untended.
Meep!
Soon, Goldie. Very soon.